Just before midnight, Governor Mike DeWine signed Ohio's fiscal year 2026-2027 budget bill.
As Democrats are speaking out, Governor DeWine and Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel are expected to hold a press conference later this morning at the Ohio State House. Laura Sandlin joins us in studio this morning. Laura, what do we know so far about this budget and how it will affect Ohioans?
Tim, Kaylee, while there is fallout from Democrats this morning, the governor says the budget builds upon his commitment to make Ohio the best place for everyone to live their version of the American dream, adding it supports children and families, strengthens the workforce, and invests in communities. Just before midnight, Governor DeWine signed the state's two-year budget, vetoing 67 items in the spending bill. Vetoes included rejecting lawmakers' plan to limit how much surplus school districts could carry over to 40%, how the mill floor is calculated, a prohibition on local government and school district levying taxes, as well as other educational items. DeWine also vetoed several cultural war items in the budget. He rejected a provision that would have forced public libraries to keep materials on sexual orientation and gender identity away from those under age 18, as well as other items. The budget also phases in a single flat rate tax of 2.75% over 2 years, effective on anyone making over $26,000 a year. Those making less would continue to pay nothing. However, groups have spoken out against the plan to eliminate the existing 3.5% rate on those making over $100,000 a year by the 2026 tax year, calling this decision unfair. Other items included on the budget were limitations to Medicaid, SNAP benefits, and more. Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel additionally commented on the budget, saying in part, as Ohio continues to attract more jobs, it's important that the state continues to invest in our workforce. He went on to say the budget Governor DeWine signed today does just that and much, much more. The Ohio Democratic Party also spoke out against the bill, expressing disappointment and anger in a statement. Instead of helping Ohio families, this budget only helps wealthy Ohioans. Governor DeWine's refusal to use his veto power for good only further cements his legacy as one of the weakest governors in our state's history. Party Chair Kathleen Clyde went on to say, Ohioans deserve better, and Republicans will have to answer for this disastrous budget in the next election cycle. Now, lawmakers can override Governor DeWine's veto if 3/5 of members in both chambers vote to do so. The process starts in the chamber where the bill began, and if the governor does not return that bill within 10 days, it becomes law, even if he disagrees. Reporting in studio, Laura Sandlin for WTOL 11 on Fox 36.